Et salut sur YouTube, j'espère que tu vas bien. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour la suite de la quête d'Archon à Inazuma. Partie 2. En partie 1, on avait découvert un petit peu le lore et on devait rejoindre... on devait rejoindre Ayaka, on devait rejoindre Thomas, je sais plus. Quoi qu'il en soit, on devait aller au Salon.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma? Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already.
Salut Taiko, tu vas bien?
Not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh. What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission.
Ouais, ça va tranquille, Taiko, je te remercie. On poursuit les quêtes d'Archon Inazuma ce matin.
The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the
Oh, mais
ceremony
Thomas,
as
il
a
a un œil divin,
milestone.
j'ai même pas fait gaffe.
With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Ouais, l'aventure avance bien, hein. Plutôt cool. On reste calme.
Yeah.
On se
Like
précipite.
it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
Bon, une fois que
There is
Paimon
no
voit plus
other
loin que le bout de
option.
son nez.
I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
Allez, go, on va aller le sauver.
But
Allez, on y va, on y va.
okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Ah, bon, je croyais qu'on y allait ensemble du coup. On y va juste nous, ça marche. Chut, silence, Paimon. Hop, let's go. Ok, on va aller sauver. Attends. Ouais, bientôt R45, hein, ça avance. Ça avance. Bon, je pense que... À mon avis, demain, c'est fait, quoi. Et comme ça, on pourra découvrir les donjons d'artefacts avec vous. Et ça, ce sera trop cool. Alors, ok.
Race you.
Que se passe-t-il ici? Avec plaisir, Taiko. Je te ferai signe. Ah oui, il a un œil divin, effectivement. Je le vois maintenant. Aveugle. Alors c'est vous. Oh non, les cinématiques sont trop belles par contre, c'est incroyable.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears.
Salut Zélim.
Exceptions,
Tu vas bien?
the enemy of eternity.
Ouais, ça va tranquille.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Ouais. Elle est un peu badass quand même, Raiden. Elle est un peu badass. Ça m'embête, je voulais la détester dans le lore et tout, mais... On se bat là?
There is much to verify about you.
Ah ouais, on peut tourner... Oh merde, vous êtes tourné comme dans les films. Arrête, 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 on ne tape pas.
Strike dead.
Into the fire. You're toast.
Division is futile.
Support to... I summon thee.
Après, j'ai le sentiment que c'est un combat que je peux pas gagner.
Inferior.
Waouh. Ouais, j'ai comme ce sentiment étrange.
Strike dead.
J'ai l'impression que c'est pas un combat. Hop, on fuit. Laisse-moi tranquille.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
No rest for the wicked.
C'est bon, si ton but c'est de nous faire du mal, tu le dis.
You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
J'ai l'impression qu'on ne voulait pas que je gagne. Il fait un truc Paymon là aussi.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Oh pardon, je suis tellement ému que je viens de boxer mon micro. Désolé. À niveau...
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is
Niveau
the
badass, elle est
safest
pas
place
mal.
for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Qu'est-ce qu'on doit
Go
faire, mon
to
pote?
Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
Ouais, toi aussi, prends soin de toi, mon pote.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Mais ah ouais, mais attends, tout le monde est mort. Faut que je passe à une statue avant, non? Tac, tac, ok. Bon, on va le soigner avant. Mais j'ai une question d'un point de vue lore. Ceux qui accordent les yeux divins, c'est les archons de la zone, on est d'accord? Est-ce que je prends un bateau ou pas? Ou j'y vais comment? Ouais, on va prendre un bateau. Non, on va se taper là, la flemme. Est-ce que ça veut dire que l'œil divin qu'a Thomas, par exemple, ce serait Raiden qui lui aurait donné? Mais Raiden, comme elle gère l'élément électro, elle peut donner des yeux divins pyro? La question c'est, ceux qui donnent les yeux divins, ce sont les archons, on est d'accord? Est-ce qu'un archon il peut donner un œil divin d'un autre élément que le sien? En même temps je suis en train de me demander, je vais pas me battre, je vais juste tracer. On explorera l'île une prochaine fois. Ouais, donc on est d'accord que techniquement ils peuvent pas. Bonjour. Ouais, c'est ça, on est d'accord. Ok.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based.
Let's go. Au nord-ouest. Le nord-ouest. Ok. Passer par là, du coup, j'imagine. C'est une souche. On va passer par. Non, on va pas passer par là. On va passer par là. Hop, on va juste longer le camp. Il y a une quête ici. Ce qu'on va faire, hop, on va se mettre un petit marqueur ici. J'imagine qu'il est en haut l'Oculus. Sauf que je vois pas comment aller le choper sans... Tu m'attaques pas? Ok, bah c'est cool. À ce moment-là, je vais prendre le point de TP. On va prendre le panorama aussi. Et on trace.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Higi Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so the front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Ok, let's go. C'est où Ah, c'est tout au nord. Non, c'est pas tout au nord, là. Ah non, c'est tout au... on peut faire ça à la limite. Et au passage, je peux aller donner des conques au monsieur sur la plage. Pour récupérer le plan de l'arc. Bon, comme ça, on visite un peu. C'est la... si on compte pas la première île d'Inazuma, c'est la deuxième que je visite. Hier, on a fait l'île où il y a toujours le tonnerre, là. Avec les petits chats. Je sais pas si j'ai assez de conques, par contre. Pour récupérer une ou deux. Oh non, mais... Ils sont là. Oh, mais ils sont trop pénibles. Je dois en avoir assez des conques là pour le coup. Alors je sais pas à combien de fois je suis avec lui. Bon, a priori pas assez de fois. Très bien. Hop, on peut continuer. On peut tracer. Récupérer. Ah non mais ils sont pénibles quand il faut. Ça peut être explosé. Hop, alors je vais juste passer là pour récupérer des petites conques éventuellement. Pour demain. Comme ça. Hop. Non mais ils sont trop chiants là. Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont à tous sortir? Cette plage n'est pas très sûre. Bon, là, il y a un petit coffre, je suis obligé d'y aller, quoi. C'est moi qui vois pas des sorts, là, les trucs qui me font tomber ou... C'est fort possible. Ça fait 2 fois que je me fais... que je tombe sans que je vois d'où ça vient. Oh non, mais pas toi, c'est toi qui m'attaque. Alors je crois que je les déteste. Plus que tout, celle-là.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. I summon thee. Look at you, Boozle. Let's play pretty little. Lola, get them. By royal decree.
You win this
Et...
Cry out my illustrious name.
Bon, on continue d'avancer. On va chercher la résistance. Je veux pas... Attends, mais je vais où là? Pas du tout dans le bon sens, c'est pas vrai. Petit électro que l'on voit. Bonjour messieurs.
Hey, the Temple of Wisdom. You're toast.
Oh, c'est un peu chaotique. Je vois pas où je suis. J'arrive pas à bouger. Qui m'ont pris en sandwich. J'avais plus ni à bouger ni à changer de personnage. Il y avait pas une lettre? Non, je l'ai récupéré, ok. Ça marche. Hop, et il y avait l'électroculus qui est par ici. C'est, ouais, un peu chaotique. Eh ben, vous m'avez l'air d'être par là, les petits potes.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out.
Don't hold back.
Diana special.
Show me what you've got.
Booba, get them.
I need to train harder.
Alors, TPI. Est-ce que t'as de la résistance?
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Tepe, of the Gobius platoon. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. So, you aren't dressed like resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up? Great. Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current... As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us,
Toi qui avais Sarah,
vision
et qu'elle est
bearers
trop
are few and
classe.
far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango Nomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
Donc on n'a pas d'œil divin.
He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Ok, let's go. On va rencontrer le général. Est-ce que... Ah, là on a un petit épée. Ah mais non, on est sur une île où il y a tout le temps du... Ouais, il y a full quête ici. Hop. Alors, hop.
I'm here.
Petit électro là, il est où? Il est loin? Il est dans la bulle. Ok. En tout cas, il fait beau hein, sur leur île. C'est sympa. Il y a une quête pour arrêter la pluie et l'orage. Ok, bah écoute. Non mais m'attaquez pas, laissez-moi tranquille. On a une quête à mener. Le général Goro, c'est un furie.
I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share. What?
Eh ouais, c'était moi mon pote.
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
Mystérieux animal de compagnie volant.
Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies.
J'aimerais bien la voir
I
se mettre en
understand your
colère,
situation well enough for now.
genre se battre un peu.
On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line.
Allez,
Yes,
let's
sir.
go.
I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're...
Comme tu les phrases comme ça, elle en prend plein. Ouais, j'avoue qu'elle en prend plein la tronche. Hein. J'avoue que... Mais en même temps... Aïe. Bonjour. Oh, mais c'est pas un hôpital, ça, ils sont dehors.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first
Donc là,
thought
c'est
is
pas un
to start
hôpital,
sparring
ça
with them.
c'est le dehors.
Getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined. But at one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide. But I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray.
Quel mytho, lui.
4 shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you.
Moi je le fais tout le temps aussi, Zolin, ça c'est normal.
This guy
Paymon,
stole a
c'est mon
show,
casse-croûte.
When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. I heard he even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh.
Sure, I'll take one.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but...
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Mais je vais pas choisir, je suis pas médecin moi.
Thanks for your help. Have you decided...
Bah... Les insectes ou les baies? Vas-y, on va essayer l'insecte. Hein. Comme je l'ai dit, je suis pas médecin. Hein. S'il y a des complications...
I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. My thanks to both of you for looking after us so well.
Souci.
Damn.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Okay, Masashi.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me. They should be doing archery training over there right now. Well, let's head over.
Mais c'est bien de faire un petit tour et tout de... Il y a peut-être plus important, non, que de faire le tour du camp. Oh merde. Ah, j'ai essayé de... J'ai essayé de m'envoler, j'ai pas réussi. Je me suis pris l'éclair dans la tronche. Ah ah, je l'ai vu celui-là.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit.
Maître Teppei.
In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a and that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need.
It would mean a lot.
Allez, on peut faire une petite démo de tir à l'arc. On peut faire ça. Détruisez les cibles bleues. Faites attention si vous toussez les cibles rouges. Oh, j'ai eu un petit lag. Oh, loupé. Hop là.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitor.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other place. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking.
Bah voilà, un petit peu
There are
d'action.
still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Let's go. Vive la révolution. Ah, ils sont...
Get them! Soldiers, quick! I've lost. Forget this.
Je voulais pas ulti,
We
mais c'est
managed to
fait.
hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst.
Oh, un traître.
They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs
On
to
va faire un
us.
peu de
We
réparation.
can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me.
Pour de quoi? Oui. Ah, là-bas. Il veut faire un concours de... Est-ce que c'est vraiment le moment de faire un concours?
right, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are.
C'est sûr que c'est un beau
Seems I've made
moment.
another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Ok. Allons faire notre rapport alors. Ouais, j'avoue que s'il y a une quête pour arrêter les orages, je la ferai peut-être rapidement parce que... ouais. Ok.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces.
Ooh.
As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to the enemy.
En première ligne. Ça se trouve, on va voir comment se bat Goro. Et ça se trouve, on va recroiser Kujo Sara. Qui est, je le rappelle, d'un point de vue esthétique et flow, incroyable. Même si a priori elle est un peu compliquée à mettre en place dans le jeu et un peu claquée, elle est beaucoup trop classe. C'est en train de faire un duel ou... Ouais, ils vont faire un duel. Incroyable. Je crois que je suis arrivé du mauvais côté. Je suis arrivé côté ennemi.
So, you were the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. What are you doing here?
On est là. On est là pour la résistance.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well,
la bagarre.
We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away.
Ouais, beaucoup trop
I
classe.
thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the resistance in a fight of honor?
On fait un duel.
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale.
Let's go, moi je suis chaud pour la bagarre comme ça en duel.
She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you...
Non, on accepte, bien sûr. Attends, ça c'est leur champion le plus fort? C'est pas elle? Genre, elle vient pas se battre.
Remove all threats to eternity by order of the Almighty
Un peu
Shogun.
déçu.
Be wary. You're up against a powerful opponent.
Ouais. Oh, le petit piment là qui brille. Mais attends, c'est du catch, ils ont le droit de se taper dans la main et de changer de personne qui combat. Lui, c'est le tigre destructeur de bambou.
You cannot match my bravery. I'm lost.
Bon, honnêtement, si toute son armée vient une personne par une personne, ça laisse le temps de voir venir, quoi.
Look, that's 2 rounds in a row. The Shogun's army is not invincible. We can win. The soldiers are rallying. Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, traveler.
Ouais.
Show me what you've got.
Je l'ai pas vu partir.
Bastard.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack!
Ça c'est pas cool ça.
Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Ça c'est pas cool
Prepare
ça.
to engage. All of you, with me.
Oh. Ah, c'est un archer lui aussi.
Stand firm. Hold the line.
Wow.
Her Excellency.
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
Ketsu. Reviens.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered.
Bait. Capitaine. Ah ouais, ils ont ramené la grosse...
We meet again, old friend.
Ils ont ramené la grosse artillerie là.
All forces, retreat!
Ah, c'est elle, Kokomi.
Greetings. This is the first time we've met.
Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
On n'a pas de plan, non?
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Let's go.
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too.
Well received, Your Excellency.
Okay.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
Ok, Kokomi, ça marche. Eh ben écoutez, cette magnifique bataille conclut l'acte 2. Non, attendez, ça conclut quoi? Si, ça conclut l'acte 2 du chapitre 2 d'Inazuma. On verra ce que la suite nous réserve.